This is Italian football our channel, my dear friends. We are together over again with EPL predictions. I am so satisfied to get back to my channel with predictions, my dear friends. I am happy to be with all of you. And this is the first week games of EPL, and I want to start from Liverpool Bournemouth game. Liverpool is the champion of the last season in EPL. They showed us amazing performances last season under the management of Arne Slot. And last season Liverpool won versus Bournemouth 3-0 at home. Liverpool won versus Bournemouth 5 times in a row in the recent 5 games. Played between of these two teams, my dear friends. Liverpool has big superiority against Bournemouth, but Bournemouth is so dangerous team. Nevertheless, I feel in that way Liverpool will make the advantage of playing at home, and they will start the season with a victory against Bournemouth. Liverpool 2, Bournemouth 0 is my prediction for this game. Second game, Aston Villa Newcastle. Aston Villa is going to be at home, and two strong teams is going to encounter in the first week of EPL. Aston Villa team won versus Newcastle 4-1 last season at home. Aston Villa could get just one victory in the recent 5 games played between of these two teams against Newcastle. Newcastle has a little bit superiority against Aston Villa at the same time, but Unai Emery is so clever manager, my dear friends. I see Aston Villa closer to victory than Newcastle because of playing at home, but so hard clash is awaiting us, and draw is probability in that game. But just by 1 goal margin, I want to take a chance to Aston Villa for victory. This is my prediction. Aston Villa 2, Newcastle United 1 is my prediction for this game. Third game, Brighton Fulham off. Brighton is going to be at home. They won versus Fulham 2-1. In the last season at home. They found the goal in the additional minutes of the game last season, but they could get just one victory against Fulham in the recent 5 games played between of these two teams. Fulham is so good and quality team like Brighton. Brighton will want to make the advantage of playing at home. Brighton is seeming a little bit closer to victory than Fulham, but I cannot take for granted this Fulham team. Because of that, draw is going to be my prediction for this game. Draw. Brighton 1, Fulham 1. And another game, Sunderland West Ham. Sunderland get back to the EPL after playing playoffs in Championship, my dear friends, and they are going to be at home in the first game against West Ham. In the recent game played between of these two teams ended up in 2-2 draw 2017 season. Sunderland couldn't get any victory against West Ham in the recent 5 games played between of these two teams. West Ham is more experienced and quality team than Sunderland, but this game may end up in draw. Draw is probably in that game, please don't forget that, my dear friends. But just by 1 goal margin with their quality and experience, although they are in away game, I want to take a chance to West Ham for victory. Sunderland 1, West Ham 2 is my prediction for this game. Tottenham Burnley off. Tottenham is going to be at home. Really, they won the UEFA Cup last season, my dear friends. Europe Cup last season, and Tottenham really passed over so poor season last season, and they are playing better at home. Burnley get back to the EPL, and they finished the championship on the 2nd spot. In my opinion, Tottenham is stronger and better team than Burnley. I want to take a chance to Tottenham for victory with home advantage. They will start the season with a victory against Burnley. Tottenham 3, Burnley 1 is my prediction for this game. Another game, Wolverhampton Manchester City off. Last season Manchester City won versus Wolverhampton 2-1 in away game. Wolverhampton is mediocre team. Again, this season is going to be so hard for them, I feel in that way. But Manchester City is good and quality team nevertheless, my dear friends. Every time they are going to play for the championship, but I don't know what's going to happen this season. I want to take a chance to Manchester City for victory, my dear friends. Wolverhampton 0, Manchester City 1 is my prediction for this game. Chelsea Crystal Palace off. Crystal Palace couldn't get any victory against Chelsea in the recent 5 games played between of these two teams. Chelsea is going to be at home, and really I feel in so positive way for Chelsea this season, my dear friends. Last season Chelsea Palace game ended up in 1-1 draw. Crystal Palace is so dangerous team. They got good results in away games last season, my dear friends. Again, so hard clash, so challenging game is awaiting us. But with home advantage and with their quality just by 1 goal margin, I want to take a chance to Chelsea for victory. Chelsea 2, Crystal Palace 1 is my prediction for this game. Nottingham Forest, Brentford off. Another hard game is awaiting us. Last season Brentford won versus Nottingham Forest 2-0 in away game. And Nottingham Forest could get just 1 victory against Brentford in the recent 5 games played between of these two teams. And my dear friends, last season Nottingham Forest showed us so good performances, and Brentford is so dangerous team. And again, this game may end up in draw, but I feel in that way. This is just my intuition. With home advantage, I want to take a chance to Nottingham Forest for victory. Nottingham Forest 2, Brentford 1 is my prediction for this game. Manchester United Arsenal off. Last season Manchester United Arsenal game ended up in 1-1 draw. Arsenal has finished the season on the 2nd spot last season. Arsenal is stronger and better team than Manchester United, but Manchester United is going to be at home, and again a draw is possible in that game. But I don't know why, after and so hard clash, so challenging game, just by 1 goal margin, I want to take a chance to Arsenal for victory. This is my prediction, my dear friends. Manchester United 0, Arsenal 1 is my prediction for this game. Leeds United Everton, this is the last match of the week. Leeds United finished the championship at the top position with 100 points, and they get back to EPL. They get promoted back to EPL, my dear friends. They are going to be at home. In the last 5 games, Leeds United couldn't get any victory against Everton, and Leeds United in the last Leeds United Everton game ended up in 1-1 draw. Everton is good and experienced team, my dear friends, but I don't count on both of the sides for victory. Because of that, draw is going to be my prediction for this game. Draw. Leeds United 1, Everton 1. All my predictions like this match day 1 games of EPL. You can subscribe to my channel, watch my videos, and please click on the like button. It makes me so glad. See you on my next videos, my dear friends. Bye!